So now you need to understand what the branches are in your insecurities.
Hey baby, welcome to the I Am Her podcast with Princess Royalty. Make sure you stay tuned and do not forget who you are because you are her.
Hi my loves, welcome back to the I Am Her podcast with Princess Royalty, where we talk about literally anything and everything that you need to do to become the girl of your dreams, which is her. Welcome back, guys. I am so sorry for taking so long to release an episode. Guys, it has been very hectic for me. I am really sorry about that, but I hope you guys are all well and you guys are doing amazing. So guys, today's episode, we're going to talk about insecurity. I really honestly thought real hard about what I should come and speak about, and I realized that insecurity is something that we struggle with so much as girls, and it is something that we need to overcome. At the end of the day, we are evolving and becoming the girl of our dreams. So the first thing that I'd like to speak about regarding insecurity is understanding where that insecurity comes from and what started this whole thing. Before I go any further, girl, do you have your journal? Do you have your notes app open? Because you better write these things down, because trust me, you're gonna need this. Make sure you have whatever it is that you're gonna use to put all these things down ready, okay? Now, let's continue. There is so much importance in knowing where this comes from. Now, I'm going to make an example of a baby. When you are a baby, you're not born with any insecurities. Like, insecurities do not exist. When you're a baby, you don't even care whether your forehead is big or whether you're fat or whatever the case may be. Girl, you don't know nothing. This thing of feeling like you are inadequate, you're not enough, or there's something wrong with you, it's something you pick up along the way. And it is very important to understand the root. For example, maybe you are insecure because throughout primary, you were told that, listen, you're overweight. Maybe you are insecure about your weight, and I'm speaking about weight because it is an insecurity that I struggled with for the longest time. It took me years to get over the fact that I am a thick and beautiful girl. Yes, I am a thick and beautiful girl. Now, you don't need to be you don't need to be skinny, you don't need to be thick. Girl, any shape and form that you are her exactly the way that you are right now. Be it thin, thick, whatever the case may be, you are her. Okay? Just wanted to say that. So, the root of my insecurity, I'm going to be making an example of myself, and the insecurity of feeling like I am overweight stemmed from the fact that I was constantly told by people that I am overweight and that I am obese and that I need to lose weight. So right there, I have identified where it comes from. So whatever it may be that you are insecure about, be it your face, maybe you feel like you're not beautiful, understand why you feel that way. Girl, sometimes we need to go deep, and going deep might not be pretty. Maybe your mom, maybe your family constantly made you feel like, you know what, you are the ugly child. Get deep. For us to evolve, we need to tackle some of the things that we don't want to tackle or discuss. Girl, get deep. If you feel like you can't get to the root, like I said in How to Become Confident, pray about it. Sit down. Lord, I don't know why I'm insecure. Reveal to me why I am insecure, and God will show you. If you're not a Christian, whatever it is that you believe, your higher self or whatever the case may be, ask, why am I insecure? Okay? Why am I insecure? Now, we've identified why we are insecure, right? Now, we need to understand the branch. Let me call it a branch. Now, one thing that I personally noticed with myself is that my insecurities were linked to the same thing, right? It was a branch that was connected to a tree, right? And I'm going to explain. So the biggest insecurity, which is the tree, was the fact that I was insecure about my weight. That thing of I am overweight. Now the branch is being insecure about the fact that I have a big stomach. Now, if we look at that, Having a big stomach has to do with the fact that I believe that I'm overweight. Now, the insecurity about the big stomach is just a branch to the tree of this big insecurity about believing that I'm obese and that I'm fat. So now you need to understand what the branches are in your insecurities. Let's say the tree is your face. You feel like, okay, I'm not beautiful. Now you're insecure about your nose. You're insecure about your forehead. Those are the branches of the tree. The main insecurity is the fact that you feel like you're not beautiful. And the reason why I'm saying it's very important to know what these branches are is because once you know the main insecurity, you will know exactly what to tackle. Now, I'm saying this because we do not want to deal with the symptoms. You have to deal with the root. Now, I'm going to keep going back to myself because everything I speak about is based on the experiences and the things that I've done to get to the point that I am. Now, the tree in my situation was the insecurity of being overweight. Now, the branch is the feeling like my stomach is too big, being insecure, but the fact that I don't have a flat stomach, that's the branch. Now, if I simply went on to exercise, go on a diet, and get a flat stomach, that does not kill the big insecurity, which is the fact that I'm insecure about my weight. I've dealt with the branch, which is I've got rid of the stomach, but I'm still insecure because I still feel like I'm fat. And that is a big problem because I've dealt with the symptom, but I've not dealt with the root cause. If I had dealt with the fact that, okay, I feel like I'm overweight, when I then go to look at the fact that I have a big stomach, it will not affect me because I've gotten to a point of completely loving myself just the way I am. And there's something I want to say because so many girls get stuck in this thing of feeling like, okay, for me to become her or for me to become the girl of my dreams, I need to change so and so and so. Baby girl, you don't need a flat stomach to be her. You don't need to always have your lashes on. You don't need to always have your makeup on. You don't need to lose weight. You don't need to gain weight. Baby girl, just the way that you are right now is everything you need to become her. On this podcast, I'm not going to come here and tell you you need to shift. Now, I want to put a disclaimer. I'm not saying do not exercise, do not eat healthy, do not work on yourself. Girl, go ahead. If you want to gain weight, gain weight. If you want to lose weight, lose weight. If you want to lose that stomach, go ahead. But do not let it be the center of your self-love. Do not let it be a situation where when you are thin, when you've lost weight, that's when you love yourself. But when you gain that weight, you're back to that insecurity. You need to be able to love every single shape and form of yourself. Okay, I just wanted to say, take care of yourself, work on yourself, lose that belly fat, gain weight, whatever the case may be. But do not let it be the center of your self-love. You should be able to love yourself in all forms. You should not be insecure at all. And so many people encourage you to get rid of your insecurity. But what happens when you can't? What happens when it's a situation where you've been trying? The reason why so many girls get stuck in this journey of trying to self-develop for years is because you keep on trying to do all these things that are not working. You're constantly going to the gym, not because you want to be healthy, but because you need to maintain this certain version or shape or form of yourself so you don't fall back into that insecurity, so you don't fall back into that insecure version of yourself. Baby girl, you need to love every shape and form of yourself. And I am saying this as a girl who still has that big stomach, who is still overweight. but loves herself. I did not lose any belly fat. I did not lose that much weight, but I'm able to show up. Nothing really changed, but I'm able to love myself, show up, and I'm not insecure. Guys, we need to love every form and shape of ourselves. And the question is, how do we do that? Now, we've identified where the insecurity comes from, the tree, the branches, and everything. Now we know what our insecurities are. Okay, I'm insecure about my nose, I'm insecure about my forehead, I'm insecure about my weight, my height, my whatever the case may be. Now you need to list all these things down. And you need to start loving these things. How do we love these things? Now, I will always say this in most of my episodes. Affirmations. Wake up in the morning, before you take your shower, before you put your mascara, girl, go in front of that mirror and speak positivity into yourself. I am in love with my forehead. My forehead is beautiful. I am in love with the girl that exists right now. I'm in love with my body. Girl, write affirmations. Personalize affirmations. It's not hard to write an affirmation. If you're insecure about your face, a simple affirmation you can write is, I am beautiful. I am unique. Say these things in front of yourself every day. Keep on repeating these things. One thing that the Bible says is there's so much power in the tongue. You are speaking it into existence. If you're constantly telling yourself that you are beautiful, you may not believe it right now, but baby girl, after some time, you will see if it worked for me, it can work for you, baby girl. It can work for you. Okay? Repeat these things to yourself every day. In the morning, before you do anything, go in front of your mirror, tell yourself, okay, I am beautiful. I'm in love with my current body. Girl, whatever it is that you are insecure about right now, write it down, write personalized affirmations, and constantly repeat it to yourself every day. It will stick. It will sink. I know it may sound like, okay, this is not going to work. I am a living testimony that this works. I will not come and speak about something that I've seen does not work. Today, I am able to show up. I am not insecure. I do not lose that much weight. I still have that big stomach, but I am able to show up and say, I am her. I am the girl of my dreams. Hey love, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode and do not forget who you are because baby, you are her.